All right, you're here. All right, so it's not gonna make that cul-de-sac turn.
In 500
pretty
feet,
obvious.
turn left onto Santa Rosa Avenue.
But I know that FSD 13.2 would have handled it better, so don't worry about it.
Okay, now turn left onto Santa Rosa Avenue.
Oh, so okay, so I guess the guy who lives at 21104 Winslow Cove ordered something, and for some reason the post office had to deliver it to my house, so I just dropped it off for him. And you're welcome. All right, so I have several. Whoa, that felt close. I have several different things to go do today. The key thing is, since I sold Grandpa,
feet, turn right onto American Drive.
I had a USB hub thing in there, and so a friend of mine has I think it's 2018, but whatever it is, she has an older Model 3, so she could use it. So I took it out of my out of Grandpa before I gave it to Tesla, and so I'm going to let her have it. But she was saying something about her flash drive wasn't doing the recording that she wanted to get. Okay, so she could use it, and it's good for me because at least it's being used somewhere. All right, so onward upward charge onto the POA. The POA sent they don't call it a tax; it's an assessment, but to me, it's a tax, right? That's how property owners stay in business. Or property owners associations stay in business, because they charge you all this money for doing essentially nothing I want. I mean, to be fair to them, they have some parks that I use, but if they were city parks, I wouldn't know any difference. All right? So most of the stuff that they do has either zero value or would have value to me if it was a city. It would have as much value if the city was doing it. Okay? I mean, the Property Owners Association, as far as I know, has been around longer than the city has. At some point, we need to outgrow the Property Owners Association. But I don't think, once you get into power, as you might call it, with the Property Owners Association, you can't let go of it, right? Yes, I know, I'm complaining a lot. I'm sorry. Let's see, where are we going? We're going to turn Rockwood, of course. FSD likes doing that Rockwood section so much. Rockwood Outpost Trace up to Thunderbird. Whereas he could turn right here and go down the other side of Outpost Trace to Thunderbird. And it would be shorter and less elevation change. But peace and harmony. What matters is we get to where we want to go. Alright, so anyway, property owners, I probably should go by the doctor's office. They sent me notice it's time to make an appointment. The other bank, and post office. But I'm going to the post office in Leander.
Feet, turn left onto Rockwood Drive.
Or Cedar Park, sorry. And then on to Starbucks. At some point, it might be nice if I grab something to eat. Yeah.
Now turn left onto Rockwood Drive.
Looks like he's coming a bit faster. Yeah, there's the brakes.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Outpost Trace.
Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. It's all good.
Now
that's what I'm up to today. Whoa. You're braking so hard, the tires broke loose a little bit. Okay. So with all that said, now that I've complained a whole bunch, but I've done my good deed for the day, or a good deed for today. Because actually I'm doing 2 good deeds, right? Let me go ahead and interrupt. We'll switch to long format. All right, welcome back. So pulling out of the drive-through, there's a bunch of dings, red bar in front of me. I'm not quite sure what he saw in front of me he had stopped for, but I ignored him. I mean, it's just one of those things that FSD will have to figure out. And I didn't turn the camera on until after I went by it, so whatever. What? Yes, FSD back on. Yes, I am not really used to using FSD a whole lot. I mean, I use FSD all the time, but not in terms of parking and initiating a drive. Well, if I understand right, version 12.3 will now have a button here somewhere where you push it and say start to drive. So like if I'm pulled into my garage, yeah, love it. If I'm pulled in, that truck looks like he's over the line, so I decided to take over. Okay, so brake on SD off. Mr. Semi over here, his wheels are on my side of the line. I don't know if that means he didn't know where he was. Whatever, peace and harmony. Brake on SD off, take over, move the car. I actually moved in partially into the lane next to me to go around him. You know, you get tired. You're not fully awake. I'm sure something like that happened. Okay, what I have here, I have some mail. Alright, so FSD wants to go past the post office and loop back in, but there's an entrance on this side that we can go in. So I'll interrupt to do it that way. Just because. That's the way I am. Yep, 270. Yeah, it really makes me wonder what's going on with gas prices that they're bouncing up and down. At first I thought maybe somebody was trying to influence the presidential election. Well, I don't think that anymore. I think it's just something else going on. I just don't know what.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto West
Market
Park.
pressures of some kind. Oh. Wow, these tires are a little bit slippery. Well, I guess from this perspective, it would have been better coming to the other entrance. Oh, so yes, that was a brake on SD off. Okay, yeah, fine. Oh, I guess to come in here, it would have been better to come in the other way. Oh. Well, what do you know? What time is it? It's almost 1. Okay, they're going to pick up at 5:15. Oh, you're still recording. Okay. Yeah, well, the way that Supra was coming in, I didn't trust him. And he still looks like he's not sure how to handle his car. Okay, go. Yes, I haven't set a new destination yet. You're about to see where I'm going. What? Yes, you're right. What? Why would I go there? Okay. Yes, I'm gonna go Raising Cane's. You know, it's been a long time since I've been to Raising Cane's. Yes, sounds right. Well, you know, it's 12.1 gallon equivalent. Mr. Pickup's ready to jump.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Cedar Ranch Trail, then turn left.
Okay. It's like he doesn't quite know where he's going.
Right
I don't know.
Ranch Trail.
Poor little Chevy Spark or whatever it was. She got kind of stuck. You know, that's the way it is.
Now turn left.
Turn left. Okay. Let's see what you're going to do here.
Now turn left.
Oh, we're going to go around this way. Okay. Turn.
Now your destination is on the right.
Sure it is. Okay. No, I'm not going to mobile pickup. Thank you. Oh, of course. I hate it when he does that. You want to leave a comment, but he's already ended the navigation, so you can't make a comment. Okay, did I do this right? In case I didn't get this done right, let me record this. Make sure it's recorded as a separate video. This segment was 23 miles, 58 minutes, 175 watt-hours per mile. Since last charged, 27 miles, 27 miles, 5 kilowatt-hours. And for those of you who speak the language, 190 watt-hours per mile. While I was there at Raising Cane's, I noticed I had to unbuckle to get my wallet out of my pants. It automatically went into park. Okay, so it just as soon as I unbuckled, which makes sense. Coming over here, we were going kind of slow. I mean, 40 in the 60, 65 zone. It goes to 65 part way through. We were following what turns out to be three different vehicles, all with DV plates. Two of them had bronze stars. I'm not quite sure why they were going that slow, but they were. So that helps with the energy usage, obviously. Or maybe it's not obvious to you. It helps with the energy usage. But that's fine. So, the last time I was out here on University in North Round Rock, they were doing construction. I wasn't quite sure exactly what they were going to do. Well, it turns out they were making it 3 lanes. So coming off of 1431, I'm in the middle lane. After a while, it's like, we're going to have to get over here pretty soon. And right about the time I said, okay, I'm going to commit to moving the car. I think he turned on the turn signal, but I didn't even look at it. I just heard the click. And it was about the same time I was pressing the turn signal button and so I ended up canceling it. So I had to re-invoke it. Not really FSD's fault. It's just the way it is. Anyway, for the most part, it's pretty good. From my perspective, it is about what I expect from FSD. Okay? It's just normal stuff. There's just those few little things that make you crazy. Oh, I didn't mention, so we did park. We did park in a parking... Well, we didn't park. FSD went to go park in a parking space, but he parked kind of right. Okay? So, backed out of the space, moved over into the other space next to it, just so there was buffer on each side of the car. But at least he had the thought to go park, which is pretty good. Right? I mean, it's an improvement. So it's coming. It's coming. Okay? Anyway, onward, upward charge. Okay, welcome aboard, guys. We're on our way home. FSC may be degraded because of poor weather. Okay, whatever. Oh, yeah, you will not have heard that, right? So, yes, the part where they're going to have less of these warnings obviously has not come yet. For a while there, earlier, it seemed like every 5-10 minutes, whatever it was. It's way too much. Okay, whatever. Peace and Army. Let's interrupt you here. You're going to turn right down this lane. How interesting. Okay, let's turn in here. What do you say? All right. Oh, so yes, I had you all recording. I was kind of hoping he might do something about parking, but he's not going to today. Unless he was going to turn around and come up and park. I didn't give him a chance, did I? Oh, too bad. All right. Current drive, 12 miles, 29 minutes, 203 watt-hours per mile. And since last charge is at 39 miles, 8 kilowatt-hours used, and 195 watt-hours per mile. I'm guessing we're going to be dancing right around 11. Okay, whatever. That all looks pretty good. I'll set that for home. All right, let me go in and get some fruit, and we'll get going again. We're going to use 4%. That's 17 miles, though that's expected. All right, welcome back. Ding, 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 ding. Good wipe of the windshield. What's that you said? Yes.
Now turn right onto Walton Way.
FSD on. We can go. Or should I say, and away we go. Alright. Nothing exciting, just going. Alright. Welcome aboard, guys, as we turn on to American.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Santa Rosa Avenue.
Okay, so there's been segments
Now
of
turn
this
left onto Santa Rosa
trip
Avenue.
where FSD keeps, oh, FSD may be degraded because I had to wipe the windshield a little bit. And as soon as I say that, then he starts, well, I'm going to wipe it a lot. Well, there's not really much moisture on the windshield. So basically that means that 12.5.6.3 has not received whatever that changes. They were going to make the alarms less bothersome,
In 500
annoying,
feet, your destination will be on the left.
unnecessarily burdensome. Because after all, you already have it up. Nothing's
Now your
changed.
destination is on the left.
But you feel like you have to refresh the alarm again. Okay. Yeah, you're not going to make that turn,
now
are
turn
you?
left onto Santa Rosa Cove.
Are you going to be able to make that turn? So usually in here, like, no, wait. He's changed it somewhat. But, yeah. You're not there yet. Like I usually say, I don't know why
Now turn
FSD
right onto Santa Rosa
does not
Avenue.
turn a Model 3 as if it's a Model 3. I don't know why he's turning. It's like so he's driving an old farm truck or something. Right? He feels like turning radius is so huge.
Now your destination is on the right.
Okay, any chance you might actually turn in the driveway this time? Okay, I guess we're parking here in the street. I don't know. Somebody changed FSD yet again. Took away something that was working. I don't know why. Or maybe just that FSD may be degraded, although it's not currently up. Ding. All right, let's park here. Trips. All right, so the current segment is 18 miles, 37 minutes, 174 watt-hours per mile. Yes, sir, Bob. Total trip was 57 miles, used 11 kilowatt hours, which means $1.21 for those who do a comparison, and it's $1.80 or not dollar, 188 watt-hours per mile for those of you who speak that language, which means we're better than 5 miles per kilowatt hour. For some reason, FSD lost his ability to even attempt to turn into the driveway. I don't know if it's because it was dark or I don't know. I didn't think about that. Usually when I'm going by the driveway, it's in daylight. It could be that he couldn't find the driveway in the dark. It's possible. Okay, anyway, there you go. I'm thinking, so it's completely annoying to have this FSD maybe degraded message come up so often. It doesn't serve any purpose unless legal got involved and said, well, if you don't say it, then they'll think it's okay. Well, you still have the message here. It's popping it up with an alarm every 5 minutes or whatever it is. That now, because I usually swipe it to the left to at least minimize it. Although I guess that doesn't have any impact, does it? I don't know. But I can see why a lawyer might argue, well, if you don't annoy him. Okay, but what you're doing is you're purposely distracting my attention from driving. There's no argument about that. There can be no argument that popping up this message all the time is distracting. So you're not improving safety. You're in fact decreasing safety. So whoever you're in the legal department, you should go work for somebody else like GM, Ford. Okay? It's that easy. Okay, there's that said. I've already given you the trip. Okay, yes, got it. The only question you might have is grade, and let's call it a B for today. I mean, for the most part, it's pretty good, but I finally got to the point where I reached a certain number of interventions, and then I stopped worrying about whether or not I'm intervening or not. It doesn't matter anymore. Okay? What? Okay, fine. We'll call it a B minus. Okay, fair enough. At some point, if FSD is going to be relevant for robotaxi, it's going to have to handle this stuff. You're going to have to get over it. Okay? But it's actually pretty good. Anyway, onward upward charge.